Hi, welcome to FilmBenders, and today we're watching episode 8 of The Last of Us. Hi, welcome back, and today we're watching episode 8 with Alan.
The cool thing about 8 is you can do this,
4-4,
or you can do this, or you can do this.
This isn't actually a reaction. This is just math
This is
class.
this is the math channel. Math with Alan.
Yeah.
Significantly less
One,
cool. Before we get started, make sure to hit our description below to see our Patreon, to see longer form content from us, and to vote on what we watch next. And our Instagram is there as well. Be sure to follow us. And our Discord is in the description, which we can have a little bit of a longer discussion than we can have on YouTube. So be sure to check us out there.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this episode.
I know. Last episode was wild and emotional.
Is Joel gonna be okay now? I mean, there's so many. I mean, I feel like even the question going into last episode hasn't even been fully solved yet. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I don't know, last episode, the way it left us, I felt like there's a possibility that maybe they don't even, like, answer the question. So, like,
If Joel's okay in this episode?
Yeah, I feel like I just have a feeling that they're just gonna cut straight to whatever, like, some other new next
Like, Joel's
thing.
okay, we're not even...
Either it's that or the other
6
thing.
months later, or a month later or something.
Yeah, I just feel like they're just gonna skip all that.
Yeah.
And then go right into some new portion of the story.
That makes a lot of sense.
So,
yeah.
But I don't know. They keep surprising me, and like
It might be another side story. Who knows?
Yeah.
It really depends on how they follow the game, right? Like,
I have no idea. I've never played
Yeah. So I'm curious how they're going to implement that and plug that into where they go from here.
Yeah, I feel like the moves that they made in last episode kind of leave them in a spot where they don't seem to be doing the same thing, and they're gonna have to make up some like moves on the table, so to speak, to get back to where the game was.
Well, I feel like, you remember that the last piece that you were playing, I don't know why I did quotations, bunny ears, whatever. But like the last piece of the game that you were playing when I came and watched you, I feel like it could definitely incorporate into that part of it, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to put any spoilers out there for Phil's sake, but like I feel like that's kind of where it could go.
Yeah. But we've done enough talking. I just want to get
Can
straight
we watch the
to
movie
it.
now? Can we watch the show now? Sorry, I checked out for a bit. Can we watch it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
let's watch
do it.
I'm so excited about this episode today because it's like I know Ellie so much better now, and I'm like, the stakes are higher because I care about her more. I don't know. I'm just set up to like experience like a large amount of pain.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes."
Who's this guy?
I don't know. He actually seems like nice. He doesn't like. I mean, they gave him a shot that made him look sinister at first, but he seems nice.
We'll bury your father in the spring.
Jeez. Where do they keep it until then?
I mean, probably just somewhere cold.
They eat him.
They eat him. They bury his bones.
This is how this kind of thing all starts, by the way.
How much do we have left?
Keep the whole town on rations.
What were you doing all summer? Like,
Maybe a week.
A week?
Two
2 weeks?
Josiah and Martin think they spotted some deer the other night, a couple miles east.
Is this how the beginning of Red Dead starts?
And the Donner Party.
Never heard of it.
Google it.
But I need to know you're with me.
if they are up to something really creepy, it'll be extra scary because
Now go get our guns. We're going hunting.
the leader seems so undisturbed. He looks like he can't be bothered, you know?
To me, he has a sort of Louis C.K. vibe.
He did, yeah.
The thing about it is he asked for his loyalty, essentially. And
Yeah.
What you got there? Oh, a poultice?
Croutons?
Dried mango?
Yeah, it's dried mango.
It looks like dried mango.
Or is that all the food that she has?
Yeah. They've been there a while, is what they're saying.
I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Love the way she's holding that gun.
It's too big for her.
Yeah, it's way too big for her. Wants to fly out of her hands when she shoots it. She's holding it like that. It's not against her.
It just won't be, accurate.
Ooh. Aww. You gonna hip fire it?
This feels like a mission.
It does. That's about how it went for me.
I was gonna say that.
I spent like an hour trying to catch that thing.
She gonna catch that deer that they saw?
Seemed like they
The
set it up
people
like
serve?
that, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Mm.
That moment of like, oh crap! I actually looked for something and found it.
She's got it on her shoulder now.
There you go. She got
Nice.
it. She got it. She knows what she's doing. Joel taught
Took
her.
the safety off.
Joel
Yeah,
taught her.
yeah.
Yeah. Right before, Ooh.
Trigger.
Wow.
Oh, that was good.
That was a good
That was solid.
animation.
Yeah.
It's usually done so lazily, you know?
I don't see anybody.
Oh
Think we
jeez.
can just take it?
I don't think she's gonna take too kindly to that.
No.
Drop your rifles!
Oh.
Now!
No.
Any sudden moves, I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for Buddy Boy.
You're quite a hunter. We didn't even hear you coming.
Turn around and walk away.
We can trade you for some of the deer. We have, what do you need? We have boots.
Medicine? Like for infections. Buddy Boy can go get it. He comes back,
Buddy
you get
Boy.
half the deer. Anyone else shows up, I put
Put
one
one right
between.
between my eyes.
That's right.
I think she's super cold.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back 2 bottles and a syringe. It's not code, James.
I honestly feel really bad for her, seeing her like this. Just in like fight or flight mode, like an animal mode, basically.
Having to like put on this like this extra ferociousness.
Yep. Pointing a gun at someone over a deer. You know what I mean?
She's doing it so well, though. It seems like she knows how to take care of herself.
It's either one of those things that Joel taught her.
That's your
dad's
gun?
Well, in the federal school, right? Like she's finally putting her training into.
Did you see how like she did that? That was awesome.
It's a great little detail.
I hate it when there's like she's like being put in a position where she feels like she has to trust them, and it's so dangerous.
There's room for you in our group if you want.
You're inviting me to your hunger club?
I'm a decent man, just trying to take care of the people who rely on me.
You're their leader?
Wasn't my choice. It was theirs, but before that I was a teacher. Math. Taught kids about your age.
There you go.
1 2 I saw.
Well, I found God after the apocalypse.
I found God after the apocalypse. Is that an album name?
Absolutely. It's gonna go on the list for sure.
I believe everything happens for a reason. It does. It does. I can prove it to you.
Okay.
Don't be softening your defense towards him.
He doesn't seem dangerous at all, which is what's super dangerous.
Turns out he was murdered by this crazy man. That crazy man was traveling with a little girl. You see?
Creepy.
Everything happens for a reason. James, lower the gun.
It's such a bad idea to send somebody off.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you bring the medicine?
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, but
Throw it to her. I can protect you.
Why?
If they want Joel, they might have been trying to lure him,
so you're just gonna let her get away.
and so if they were trying
No,
to
they're
be
gonna
nice
follow
to
her
her.
back to him.
Oh, yeah.
They can track
That's true.
if they know how.
She's just panicked at this point.
Do they still make clean needles at this time? Like how hard would it be to get a clean needle?
Yeah.
You probably just have to find the ones that are like
20 years.
prepackaged. Yeah.
How much?
I mean,
Where?
how much? Where? Yeah.
Just so many
All
questions.
of it.
Just yeah. Yep, there you go. All of it.
All of it. I'm wondering, like, is he even eating during all this time, or is he just?
Napping.
I mean,
He's hibernating. She's like hanging on to him for dear life.
But she has those other people who are willing to help her. Why is she so worried?
Come on, man.
I don't know.
She has options.
She made new friends.
Yeah, she got options now.
They gave away too much, though. If they would have not brought up the thing about him possibly killing the other guy, she may have been more trustworthy.
Yeah.
It's true. It says something about him, though. He's kind of flashy a little bit. He wanted to see the look on her face.
What is it?
Venison.
I didn't believe him. Did you believe him?
What was that moment?
Mystery meat.
It's venison.
Oh, and then the kids walk up to get some.
It's venison.
That was...
He just said it's venison.
I know he said it, but did you see the look on his face? And then they bring in the deer.
Yo. Yo.
When the sun rises, I'll lead a group out to pick up her trail. We'll follow it to wherever they're hiding, and we'll bring that man to justice.
What's justice to this man? Okay.
I was expecting that, were you?
No. Villain confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh, let me help you up.
You seem to have fallen.
Are you okay? Can I help you?
He's got their blind faith.
Yeah. Cult.
Their loyalty.
I know you think you don't have a father anymore, but the truth is, Hannah, you will always have a father.
He acts so gentle when he speaks.
And you will show him respect when he's speaking.
Wait, did he just call himself her father?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And nobody said or moved, really did anything to stand up to him?
He just slapped this 12-year-old girl and everyone's just like, yep, okay. What?
Only the one lady got up and he stopped her with just a hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that she stood up, though. That's interesting. Shows a weak link.
What a great piece. It's just all clanking. Nobody's talking. There's no joy. There's just machines.
They're eating so fast,
time.
Too. Like, except him. He's picking
I think his
up.
meal was so big.
It was much bigger.
It had all the, like a bunch of more
meat
and stuff. Yeah.
Less sauce.
He said they
He
chose
doesn't look as
them.
sweaty. That's a detail. Did you notice that?
Yeah, nice. His fever's gone then.
Yeah. It doesn't look as grimy.
Guess you stick it in the right place.
I feel like I would just I start wanting to have fun with it. Like I stuck it there last time. Okay, I'm gonna stick it somewhere else now. I love that she noticed that though.
Nice detail.
I love that she noticed that.
Why'd he go towards it though?
I mean, she needs to know what it is, right, to properly defend herself.
Bring her with us. If we leave her out here, she'll die. Yeah, maybe that's God's will.
Is he gonna get smacked?
Give her some time to get away.
He said, "That's not my will."
He says, "How do you know what my will is?" I already said what my will is.
They're all so scared of him.
Yeah.
Joel. Joel.
Did fever come back?
You say Sheba?
I said, "Did the fever come back?"
Oh.
He's sweaty again.
Don't you not fall asleep.
Me to you every night. Not fall asleep. Oh, goodness, Ellie. What are you doing?
Is this like the Home Alone episode? She set up all these traps and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, she's crazy. I love her.
Okay, there was 6 guys there, not one of them shot the horse.
Well, it's a TV show. They're not going to shoot the horse. Well, they would, but I'd be mad. Oh!
They were gonna shoot the horse, Kate. They were gonna shoot the horse, of course.
Oh! You can't shoot the horse. Come on.
They can eat it now. And make glue.
I don't think glue is the priority.
Well, you never know when you need some good glue.
Is Joel about to just come out of nowhere?
Oh, they were about to execute
Or is
her.
it God?
It's God.
It's God.
God said alive.
She didn't look very passed out there.
Is this the first time we've ever seen Ellie like completely helpless?
I think this is the most vulnerable we've seen her.
Yeah.
Oh, he's creepy.
What is your creepness doing?
I don't know. I don't like it though. Get your paws off her.
Or is this our Rambo episode now?
Mm.
That wallpaper looks nasty.
It's so last year.
I can't believe they didn't do a redesign.
Come on, Rambo.
Come on. Where's that survival instinct? Poor guy. He's like, really? I have to move in a hurry right now?
Woo! That was some Rambo move.
Yeah.
Way to use your body weight.
He just basically fell on him and just holding on to him.
Ugh.
Nice gurgle.
Ugh.
Look at a crazy look in his eyes.
I didn't let the gurgle.
That was crazy.
That was
Did
all.
make you nauseous?
That was great.
Grab that knife.
Yeah, really.
I don't think Joel needs any more holes put in him.
He's got 4 too many.
Because I'm afraid of you. You're a dangerous person. You've certainly proven that. The others, they want me to kill you for all that's happened. Did you hear he said the others want to kill you?
Yeah.
But I stopped them.
Fuck you.
My savior.
You can't survive on your own. No one can. But I can help you.
His little games aren't going to work on her.
She's not gonna fall for
I
that.
hope. The line in the beginning was great. It was just like, all the other guys wanted to kill you, but I saved you. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I saved you.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, he's really like, everyone else wants to kill you, but I'm here. I am.
And she just
yeah.
didn't
Just
care
shut it
at
down
all.
immediately. It was great.
I think she's like the only person that hasn't shown fear towards him.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you're a dangerous person.
Wait, how did they get? How did he get
I
out?
think he might have put him there.
Stop. But how did
Or maybe he
he?
dragged himself.
I think that was another guy.
Oh, that was a different dude.
I don't know any girl.
Ugh.
You focus right here, or I'll pop your kneecap off. She's alive. Where? Oh, fuck!
Woo!
I think we're seeing the old Joe here. Joel.
Yeah. This is.
The old Joel.
Go ask him, he'll tell you. I'm not lying.
He doesn't
Yeah,
care.
Like you said, old Joel.
He didn't even think about it. He just was like,
There was no
this knife's
hesitation.
going in your gut now.
Ooh, we got a pipe. Let's go.
I ain't telling you shit.
It's okay.
No.
I believe him.
No.
Yeah, I'm all about this. I'm all about this Rambo episode right now. Just revenge and anger and just death and destruction.
She's
This
so
is
smart like
Taken.
that.
I mean, this is Taken,
Yeah,
right?
You woke up
Liam
a sleeping
Neeson.
giant.
Yeah. Where's she
Oh
seeing?
goodness, what scared her?
What was that?
It was a freaking ear.
It was an ear?
Ugh.
For what it's worth, this is just deer meat, I swear.
So it is human. It was human.
Yo!
Oh, they're eating people.
That's why the venison line was messed up.
Yeah.
If you want to judge me,
Judge you? You're eating people, you sick fuck!
There are only a few of us that know. But I would have told you.
Because you're special.
Well, yes, we all are. That's sort of the point.
I wonder what they plan to do with Joel when they found him.
Yeah, really. That's why they give him penicillin, just protecting their meat.
And you know what I see when I look at you?
I mean, we do.
Lunch.
You remind me of me.
Meat?
Me.
Oh, me? Okay.
You're a natural leader. You're smart. Violent.
Ugh. He's so creepy.
If I let you out of that cage right now, put that knife of yours in your hand,
It's going right in your throat, buddy.
you have a violent heart. I've always had a violent heart. And I struggled with it for a long time, but then the world ended and I was shown the truth.
What did you do before the apocalypse?
By God.
No,
He was a teacher.
Math teacher.
but cordyceps.
Those poor kids.
It's fruitful. It multiplies. It feeds and protects its
Wow.
children. And it secures its future with violence if it
What a
must.
psychopath.
It loves.
Why are you telling me all of this?
What a psycho.
Because you can handle it. They need God. They need heaven. They need a father. You don't. I'm a shepherd surrounded by sheep, and all I want is an equal. I can tell the others to stop looking for him.
What is his obsession with her?
Why are you going closer to him, Ellie?
This is like Silence of the Lambs.
Yes. If he leaves us in peace, they will just let him go. They do what I tell them to do. They follow me, and they would follow us.
Clarice.
Lord knows I could use the help.
Man, he's putting in some of his best work right now. He's putting in.
Think of what we could do together. As strong as we are.
Don't. Or just bite him.
Do whatever we needed for our people.
He wants a queen.
Imagine the life we could give them.
What is she doing? She's falling into it. She's being sucked in.
Imagine the life we could give them.
Yeah. I hope you broke.
Oh.
Little cunt.
Throw out that word.
Ellie,
What?
tell them that Ellie is a little girl who broke her finger!
How did you put it? Tiny little pieces?
I don't like him. What is he trying to do? Like, it's so sick. Yeah, exactly.
Groom her, yeah.
It's
for
so
sure.
sick.
And it's funny because, like, as soon as she rebelled against him, which is the thing
Yeah.
that he admires in her, he flips on her immediately.
And you, why didn't you let me control you? Basically.
The horse.
I was like, what the hell is that?
They're gonna eat that horse for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know why they.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
saran wrapped them.
Yeah. Let's keep them fresh.
Please don't do it! Please don't!
You had your chance.
No! I'm infected! And now so are you. Look at it!
No, she would have turned by now. This isn't real. That looks pretty f***ing real to me.
Yeah.
I love how he didn't give a crap that his friend died.
No. It's just like
It
give
was
me
one of
that.
his sheep.
Yep.
More food.
Light a fire.
So far, the layout of this restaurant is the game, but everything has been. This whole show is like the whole is exactly the game.
The doors are locked, and I have the key.
How many times did you die in this
Oh gosh.
in this mission?
It's a good signal for Joel.
Ellie.
It is smart move on her part.
Yeah.
What's the secret? Or are you just that fucking special?
There's a broken glass on the floor right behind him in the game. Don't step on that. Like
You don't know how good I am!
How good I am.
You don't know what I could have given you!
she has an idea, and I don't think she wanted.
Let me manipulate you.
You see, I've changed my mind. I've decided you do need a father. So I'm gonna keep you. And I'm gonna teach you.
Teach? Oh, that's a dope shot.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you already knew. The fighting is the part I like the most.
Jesus Christ.
There's no fear in love.
Get him, Ellie. Get him. Ugh. Yeah.
I pretty much called it with the Louis C.K. vibes, huh?
There's no fear in love.
Yeah. Just keep going. Keep going.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Ellie. She's just been like an animal this whole episode. This poor girl.
They gave her, talk about trauma.
Yeah.
They gave her a Patriot moment right there. That was dope.
That was amazing. Jesus. Run, don't walk.
No!
Jesus.
Say something, Joel, before you just grab her.
She's traumatized.
Look, it's me.
It's okay, baby girl.
Baby girl.
It's like he had dad vibes right there
Yeah.
for her.
That was...
Oh, she's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. They both are.
He can hardly walk himself.
Amazing episode.
Yeah, it was really good.
The guy, what was his name?
Scott Shepherd.
Scott Shepherd, who played David.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did an incredible job.
Yeah.
Such a good job.
Yeah. David was his name.
David was his name.
Which is interesting because in the biblical story, David's like one of the good guys, right?
Yep, David versus Goliath.
Yeah, which would make Ellie Goliath, wouldn't it?
But it's actually reversed.
Yeah.
Because she had to be completely capable in herself, on her own. Like,
Yeah.
Joel never saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel was on his own thing, and then she had to, like, overcome these incredible odds by herself.
It'd be a little on the nose if his name was Goliath. You know? So David kind of was a happy medium, I think.
But he did a great job. It was like
fantastic.
He did such a good job of like coming off as like
a normal person.
Yes,
but also psycho creepy.
Well, he was caring and he felt genuine in like what he like wanting to take care of people and having these people. As we progressed, the dialogue led him to being like creepier and creepier, like what he was saying, right?
Yeah.
But the way that he portrayed this character was amazing because everything came off as like gentle and honest and caring, right?
Yeah.
And then only when like he was met with resistance did it like come out that there was something sinister going on.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that it's all about control. Like if he's in control, everything's sympathetic, everything's cool, we're all good.
Yeah.
But the second someone steps out of line, he'll snap and shove that thing right back in line.
As long as you...
And it made sense, it made sense that he was like a leader because, you know, you could take him at face value. If you were scared, you could just look at him and you detect no fear in his eyes, you detect just honesty, but then the second you start to question, you're going to start being like, well, how does he get this meat and how does he, and why does he feel this way and why is he doing
It's because God provides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a master manipulator.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I love in the beginning, when Ellie was like, you're their leader. He's like, oh, well, they elected me to be their leader. You know what I mean? It's
and
just
she's like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great manipulation, just like from the get-go, just always manipulating. And every little step, just constantly thinking about getting the better of people. Just even in that just quick little moment. Like, well, I'm just a little modest man, you know?
Yeah.
They wanted me to lead them, so I guess I got it. You know,
I'll do it. It's
just trying to portray himself as such a good man, you know?
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if he was ever a math teacher. Because he was talking about how he always had violence in his heart, and he had all.
I mean, if you're doing math all day long, there's violence in your heart. I mean, you're not.
This is very true. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very interesting because.
But he does have teacher vibes, though. He does have that. Like he does have that. I actually very much could see him being a math teacher,
right?
Because like you know those teachers that are just. I mean, it's all control. It's.
But there's also this piece of like because he talks about he just knows how to play the manipulation game. Like he was talking about all these people that follow him, and at the end when he's got her caged up, he's pretty much saying that the cordyceps are God, and that they have they're the true thing.
That's who he's a believer in,
right?
Almost.
But the other people that are around him need religion, and he's only been using religion
to manipulate
to get what he wants. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he doesn't even believe the stuff that he's saying anyway, or he only knows that it's a tool for him.
Yeah,
and that's very interesting.
Yeah,
for his, and I feel like he did so well at making this guy come off as truthful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, I even said in the beginning, I was like, he actually seems like Like, he doesn't seem that bad. Like, I said that. Like, but I feel like one thing, like, if he was a teacher and he was being truthful in that, I feel like what we saw with what he was seemed like he was attempting to do to Ellie at the end there kind of reveals a really dark side of his past. Oof. That like they didn't have to say it explicitly. I feel like
I think they did a good job at dancing around it, but also they did a good job with that.
I mean, I can't say it enough. Like, Bella Ramsey, she looked like an animal.
Yeah.
You know?
She was in a state this episode, for sure.
And I just think he even brought that up where he was just like, you know, that's one of the reasons that I think he was like so attracted to who she was that she was
so she was so in need.
Yeah.
She
well, that's part of it. Yeah.
That's what, like, she was like, oh, this I can come for you. You know what I mean? I can help you. You know, because it's like it's so he had an instant obsession with her. You know what I mean? You could see it. Mm-hmm. Like the guy, he was like, told the guy to actually go and do the thing and listen to her, and like he was immediately thought to manipulate her because there's no other reason why he was like, yeah, I'll help. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's trying to eat her this entire time. Is that where his goal was from the beginning?
I mean,
maybe
I feel like he actually did want a partner almost. I feel like there's no real accomplishment.
I don't think he did.
Listen, hear me out. There's no real accomplishment that he's getting out of manipulating weak-minded people. Yeah. He's bored, and he wants a true accomplishment. Mm. He wants to manipulate somebody that he sees as just as strong as him. He wants to beat himself.
I don't even think he wanted to manipulate her. I think he wanted to groom her and rule a kingdom, right? He wanted power over his own, what he builds, right? And so even the thing, I think when he was saying he was a teacher was just a tactic to get her to trust him.
That's possible.
Right? And I think there's something that he's, his big thing was everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? And to find a little girl that needs somebody, or that he thinks needs somebody, he doesn't find as fully capable, but has this violence in her heart and is able to be capable and survive on her own. He admires that quality, and he's just like, if I can bring her under my wing, then we can be powerful together. All she's got to do is be loyal to me, just like she's loyal to Joel.
That's true.
And he
wants what Joel has.
Right. Yeah. But,
he wants to misuse it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it felt to me, at least.
Yeah.
A true sicko. That guy killed that.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, as far as Joel kind of, I feel like we have to give, I'll give it the movie card,
yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's
I was going back and forth on whether to even say anything about it.
When they recovered.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, And
then there is adrenaline and stuff, yes. But I mean, the dude was drenched on the floor for presumably how long? You know what I mean? And just a week. And then barely just falls on this one guy to kill him. Cut to, he's outside. So he walks up these stairs, you know what I mean? Gets outside, takes the gun, hits the guy over the head with the gun. He's doing all that. Then he travels to find... How far was
a town.
How far was that
4
town?
miles we're in the woods. I think they said 4 miles. So from that town to that town, who knows?
So he walked 4 miles, and then.
Did he say 4 miles?
Did he said 4 miles when they were when she was hunting the deer, which who knows how far away that was.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Anyway, we'll give it the movie card.
It's got the movie card.
It honestly didn't kill it for me that much because he wasn't the savior in the end.
Exactly.
It was just about them getting back together. You know what I mean? And having a little bit of a fun Rambo moment. I think that was I liked it.
If he would have got there in the nick of time, I would.
If he got there in the nick of time and killed that guy right as he mounted Ellie, I would have been out. I would have hated this episode
because then it would have been just another savior trying to
because it's not realistic.
Ellie doesn't need a savior. I also I you mentioned it when it happened, but I always whenever I see this in a show, I'm always like, come on, don't just sneak up on somebody. Like,
Yeah.
like, just say, hey.
Hey, Ellie?
But again, of course, it makes for like a tragic moment
And
when
we can see where the state she's at, and then see how
because she thought she was caught again. She thought she's back in the arms of these cannibalistic.
And it feels so good
creepos.
to see her feel safe now again and go from that kind of animalistic, down to now I'm Ellie again.
And well, that's the question: is it going to be Ellie now?
That didn't even feel like her. She felt so broken. At the end of that.
You think she changed that much from this episode?
I think that you're going to see a huge change in her the next episode. I feel like if there was any like ounce of like kid, that might be gone.
I think her empathy is gone. Like, how do you go everything that's first she was like just losing people around her.
Yeah, see, that's why I think it's already gone.
Now it's like anybody that comes at you with any face value, you can't trust it ever. No. And like, especially when it's like this dark and this sinister and this like disgusting, it turns into like they're just trying to get something different from me.
I think it might be Ellie is an animal from now on, kind of a situation.
You think so? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, but like it just seems like I think we'll still get a couple like lighthearted moments, but they ended it really dark. They made it seem like we were going to see a darker.
The thing is, we've had a lot of dark moments that have scarred and traumatized Ellie, and like yes, they do scar and traumatize her, but she's still been her throughout it. You know what I mean?
I feel like this one was a little different.
This did feel different.
I think she's.
Yeah, you're saying like she's not going to be pulling out the pun book anytime soon.
Her innocence will be lost a little bit.
Yeah.
And it may come back, but it would take a long time, I think, if it ever even does. But I think she'll be a step closer to Joel of like, she has the dudes tied up and bound, and she's like, oh, I got what I needed, okay, now it's time for you to die.
Yeah. But a lot happened here, like she had to strategize and trick people. She had to hunt for herself.
Yeah. She had to survive.
She had to survive.
Like an animal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that was really, I guess, the theme of this episode was like, who's predator, who's prey, and like...
Who's David, who's Goliath.
Who's David, who's Goliath, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Yeah, I loved it.
There's a lot going on in it, for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think those other people and the townspeople are going to be okay with no retribution.
Yeah, but I mean, also they seem like a very weak people.
Yeah,
other than the scout people.
And Joel Rainbow all them. So.
I'll be kind of let down if we see the townspeople.
No, again. we should definitely be done with this town.
Yeah,
we should definitely.
The only one that really seemed like was strong at all was the one that was like her dad was killed.
What could be cool is if some of these town people like now join Joel and Ellie. Like they're like because they need a new savior now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Joel doesn't want to be a savior.
That could be fun. They're all just like coming up to him. You know what I mean? And now they have their own little crew.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think the big question at the end of this episode is: would you guys eat people if it came down to it?
It's winter, and why can't we hunt?
They said the game was scarce, but then they spotted some deer, so that's why they went out on the hunting party.
I mean, Ellie went out for 2 seconds and saw a rabbit and a deer. They just seem pretty lazy to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just horrible hunters.
Yeah, I think they're just bad at what they do.
I think he was just obsessed with being a cordyceps, and he was telling his people, we have to eat people. I don't know. If I was really desperate, maybe, but I would starve for a long time. And also, they didn't plan for the winter, so I'm judging.
Yeah, it's kind of on them.
It's really on them.
It really is.
He's not a. Well, it's not like he's a real leader.
They prepped. Remember, we had the bodies in the Saran wrap. They were prepared for the winter.
Yeah,
that's true.
I want to know who those bodies were. It's like there's the justification of feeding the people. Say, I gotta take care of my people. He wasn't even like thinking, like, okay, you're killing somebody to feed these people, like.
His flock are lambs to the slaughter.
You consider them sheep.
Exactly. There's just no
Yeah, he's gonna eat them. Yeah.
no regard
And I
for
think once
anybody
you
else.
take that step, you would stop looking at things from a certain perspective.
Oh yeah, like and the fact and like you go 20 years that way, being able to do all this, manipulating your way, like
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
it's not even who. It's not. You don't even remember ever thinking about that way ever. Like
Right.
you couldn't even remember thinking that way.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's really cool what you can do in this world.
It is.
So essentially, you guys would go cannibalistic.
Yeah,
I
I did eat cake before I died.
A Kate burger.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't be very good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look, I would starve for a long time before I had to eat a person. But
I don't think this is what the audience came here to see.
I think
they care about whether or not we eat people.
Good questions to
I
ask.
don't know. Would you eat a person?
Would you-
Hell yeah, I would eat a person. I don't think that.
Get some mustard, some ketchup, try it all out. Barbecue sauce, how's that taste with it?
Alan, there's a whole lot of
Yeah.
cattle out there.
Yeah,
Why are you
turkey.
eating people?
We have lunch meats, Alan. What are you doing
You're
eating
like
people?
actively eating. You're like, it's an apocalypse.
Listen, I've been prepping for this my entire life.
It's just COVID-19, Alan. It's been going on for,
It's
it's been going on for 3 years now, okay? Stop eating people. You don't have to do that.
This is unnecessary.
All right.
That's a funny short idea.
All right. If you want to see that short, comment down below and we're going to write it and shoot it because that'll be a lot of fun.
I would.
If you want to see more like this, hit our description. We have our Patreon, our YouTube. Well, you're on YouTube, so stay here if you want to see YouTube. We have our Instagram and Discord. Let's go. Where you talk to us, have fuller length discussions that we can have here on YouTube, so be sure to check out our description. All right, anything to add, guys?
I can't wait for the season finale.
Season finale next week. See you then.